Yo, what is going on, guys? It's C-Brad. Welcome to another MLB The Show 20 card review. In this one, I'm going over 93 overall Dennis Eckersley from the Evolution program. You can get this card by leveling up, getting those Evolution packs, and then choosing his silver card, and then completing the moments to turn him into the diamond version of himself, which is the card that you see on screen. So I recommended this as the best Evolution choice before the game came out, and I would go ahead and stick with that. This card has completely dominated every time he's pitched for me. I'll show you the stats that I've got with him so far, but at all levels of play, I've used him from when I was 0 rating all the way up to now I'm in the thousands. So I've used him on Veteran, All-Star, Hall of Fame, and Legend. He's just been a true shutdown closer. I really like this card in a meta that is very hitter friendly with people hitting dingers constantly. This card has a knack for staying away from giving up home runs, so I really enjoy this card. He has pretty much everything you could want except for stamina and velocity, I would say, but the fact that he's a finesse pitcher is actually kind of a nice change-up, especially as a closer with how the meta is shaping out right now. At least on Hall of Fame and Legend, velocity is king right now. So throwing someone like Gleyber, Newhouser, Lizardo, Pearson, Kopech, someone that just throws absolute gas, throwing someone that's got high velo all game, and then going ahead and closing it out with someone like a finesse pitcher. I've noticed people's timings to be a little bit off there. So I really like the card. Good hits per 9, good K per 9. His control is amazing. They updated his delivery this year, which looks way more accurate, and it's actually easier to control in my opinion as well. Just a huge fan of this card. I know you guys know I'm an A's fan, and there may be a little bias there, but I really think he's a good card, and I think the stats will back me up on that. Also, 111 pitching clutch is huge. Pitching clutch shrinks your opponent's PCI when there's runners on base in high leverage situations, so that's a really good stat for him to have. Overall, across the board, just think he's a really good card. Still think he's the best Evolution pick for sure, even though people like hitters more than pitchers, I suppose. Let's take a look at these stats. So he has pitched in 9 games for me, thrown 11 innings, 6 of them were saves. You're not going to get a save every time you pitch, but yeah, 6 out of 9, he closed it out for me. 1.64 ERA, which is really low. Once again, I mentioned that it's a hitter-friendly meta right now, so an ERA under 2 is honestly just absurd, especially with the level of competition that I'm playing nowadays. 1.18 whip is actually kind of high compared to the ERA, so that's what I mean by he's kind of stayed away from giving up home runs. Little dinky-dunk singles here and there, it's just going to happen, but he's pitched really well. Only 1 home run given up in 47 at-bats, which is pretty insane, honestly. That's a really low ratio, and actually he's had to pitch to lefties 7 more times than he's had to pitch to righties, so he's been at a disadvantage more often than he's been at an advantage, and has still pitched amazing for me. So as far as pitching well with this card, I think what has given me a lot of success is throwing a lot of four-seamers. People know about Eckersley from last year. People faced him a lot. People tend to sit sinker slider with this card. They kind of know those are his best pitches. So I've had a lot of success throwing four-seamers with this card because people have a tendency to swing under it when they're expecting a sinker. So obviously with pitching with sequencing, you want to mix it up as much as you can, but in really big spots, high leverage spots, I've been having a ton of success throwing four-seamers because people are swinging under it expecting sinkers. So I think that's attributed a lot to why I've performed well. Also, he throws really good high sliders, which has a good tunnel with his four-seamer and sinker up in the zone. His slider spins a lot, it breaks a ton, and I actually think it's better high in the zone than low in the zone, assuming you can place it on the corners, obviously. But overall, love this card. He's going to be my closer for a long time to come. I would truly rate him as a true closer. I feel 100% confident putting this guy in with the lead in a ranked seasons game, which is something I don't have available to me often. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. As always, we'll rate the card how he rates in the meta, and we'll rate him compared to how much he costs. How he rates in the meta, I'll give him an A. I think he's probably one of the best relief options in the entire game right now, and for the price, I'll give him an A+ because he's free. So, hope this was helpful for y'all. Drop me a comment if you want me to review anyone in particular. Enjoy these clips. Actually, the last clip is against Pinky Power in a Legend game. He is consistently one of the top 10, 15 players on the leaderboards every season. I think he finished last year at rank 2 on the lifetime boards. So that's a really good indication of how this card performs. I think it's a great clip. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace. I think. Who said that? Azelle. Good luck, Ambly. Yes, I did, Adam. The life of the no money spent. I need a good inning from Eck here, dude. We have the momentum. We can hold him scoreless here. We're sitting pretty. Yeah, they updated it from 5 vouchers to 6 today because there's a glitch in the game where you can't exchange your last voucher right now. But like every single run gives you 6, so if you're gonna grind, then now's the time. Perfect grounder. You'll love to see it. That's going on Twitter. Dude, that was terrifying. Why was that close to a home run? What the fuck? Let's go, Eck. Dude, Eck has been so good. One more out, bro. You can only use 5. You can use 6 if you have more than 1. So like as long as you don't get down to your very last voucher, you can exchange all 6. Vladdy with the defense again. Late OKs are the wave. The little man. Thank you so much, Flatwoods. Means the world as always, bro. 22 gifted in this channel. You're insane, dude. Thank you. Good take. Should probably get that a little more middle, but I'm scared to miss with it. That's perfect. Oh, Yachty with the block too. Can you see my tits after the game? Exclamation point, OnlyFans in chat. How many times do I have to tell you? Tits are OnlyFans only. I gotta make money somehow, chat. I gotta make a living in some way. Ellipsis.
Takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Into the box now, number 13. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy in the wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2. Fouled off.
A nice job to get a piece of that one. Today's game, north-south game, trying to elevate that heater and bury breaking stuff in the dirt.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left, and that is off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So now to the plate, Buster Posey, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gallo is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Big hitter
sinker to open the AB, and therefore strike one. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Ready with the 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Ready on 1-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got.
A diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are two on with one away now. Standing in now, Adalberto Mondesi. Now a swinging bunt. 0-2, here it is. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So coming to the plate, Craig Biggio. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.